Heyo! Clock's counting, and we are back. Welcome to another episode. Coming at you a little bit early this week because we got stuff going on. My name is Gerard. This is my little brother Alex. The missing guy is JR. And this is the GAJ Podcast. Woo! Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We are into June. We're into getting out and about, and we're about to talk a little bit about it. We're recording on a Friday night, a little out of the norm for us, because we are getting out and about. Alex, I was off from softball tonight, but Alex was getting it on the gridiron,
on the field, on the sand,
playing a little sand flag football.
Yeah, I am fresh off. Let me turn down my fan because it's loud. I'm fresh off the sand, fresh off a game, so a little bit tired, but also it's a Friday night, so there's always good energy because everyone's done with work for the week. Well, for the most part, some people do work on Friday nights, some people do work on Saturdays because of whatever reason, special events. But for the most part, everyone's in a good mood because it marks the end of the work week, the start of the weekend. At least for Friday summer season.
It's hard to go wrong on a Friday, especially when you have one of those normal, Monday to Friday 9 to 5 jobs.
Yeah, every other season, spring, winter, fall. I play on Sundays. That's when most of the people play because that's just the way it works out. Because we don't do Fridays on those other seasons. And the energy is a little bit different. The attitude's a little bit different. I feel like people get a little more serious. They're not as laid back because it's like, all right, well, this is the last day before we go back to work. So some people take things a little too serious. They're not there to have as much fun as summer season when everyone's just laid back. A lot of new people come into the league. I've never played before, so. And they're there to have fun too. They're not there to be super competitive, especially in the lowest league. The league that's designed to be for people just out there to have fun. There are 3 leagues. It gets more competitive as you go up, but our league is strictly designed to be, hey, we're like the beer drinking league or shot taking league. I've been on a team where we take shots before the game and at halftime and after the game, and then we give shots to the quarterback of the other team and try to get him drunk before the game.
Hell yeah, dude!
But then some people also go into this league and they try to stack their team up with super athletes, and it gets kind of like, it's like, yeah, okay, whatever, they're gonna win the championship, whatever.
Yeah, I used to be that guy and realized it wasn't as fun. Like, yeah, you might win, but it's not as fun when you try to stack a team in a recreation league.
I don't know how this is gonna go on StreamYard, but right now I can barely hear you, so maybe the music's too loud.
How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. I just had to turn my mic up. I was actually checking it anyway, so. Well, that's good. Glad you can hear me. It's always a good thing. So I am hating the fact that I'm getting an echo in my ears.
So this game, my team did lose by 4 points, but I had a pretty decent game. We kind of started off the game. The other team drove down to the goal line. And then I fucking had a goal line interception, bitch. I was like, yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
And we're actually playing a team that I was part of a couple of years ago, and I decided I don't want to be with them anymore. I like drinking with that team. I still like playing with that team because they were kind of the team that just their coach started to get a little bit too serious for the lowest league, and he's like, you're not as fast as some of these other guys, so get off the field. I'm like, dude, I paid to play in this league too.
Yeah, you can't run a rec league and get a bunch of people to sign up and then not play them. That's bullshit. In a tournament where you're playing for money, I get it, but rec league shit, like, get out of here with that.
And even in that last season I was with that team, I wanted to leave that team at the beginning of the season, join another team, but there were a couple of guys on there that were new to the team that were really cool. Like, hey, we're just here to have fun, and they kind of pretty much fight for me when I'm on the field. They'd be like, they'd say, hey, some guy would be like, hey, take Alex off the field because someone's faster. And some guy would turn to me and be like, motherfucker, you're slow too. So eventually I decided that team wasn't for me, so I started to go into what they call free agents. You just kind of float around to you start new teams or whatever. The team I'm on right now, they're kind of a team that's been together for, I think, off and on for a little bit. And because I signed up so late because we were in Costa Rica during the final week to sign up, I went in as a free agent and I just floated onto their team. Typically, I'd probably end up on a free agent team where it's all free agents doing it for the first time, which is fun too. But you're not going to win any games. Not going to win any games at all. But I ended up on a team, and they seem pretty cool. They're older, they're not in their 20s, definitely. They're probably closer to my age, or even older, or maybe around that.
You know what? When you get on those older teams, those are the teams that just have a good time. Like, you'll win a few games here and there. Like, you might go 500, but you're always having a good time.
They can go 500. They can go 100. They can win the championship. And they're just
and they're going to be having the most fun on the field.
So I had today. I had that goal line interception, and then I've never been a deep ball threat. Ever since I was a kid, I'm just not good at ball tracking. It happened to me even when I played baseball. I was just not good at catching fly balls. I just can't track balls. No diddy. But, so as one player, I was like, I'm just gonna. Sometimes if I go deep, I'm just trying to draw the defense. This is when I'm obvious. I'm trying to draw their defense to follow me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna fucking crush it. I'm just gonna sprint down to draw their defense and hopefully leave someone else open. Shorter. So
that's playing a role, dude.
I started sprinting. I kind of burned past their defense. I was like, wow. And then I saw the quarterback just launch the ball at me. And I went, oh, shit. I know I'm not a good ball tracker. It was a good throw, and I just freaking turned on the Jets, and I got like a freaking third and Jeremiah Smith first, like 30-yard bomb.
Hell yeah.
Even I was surprised. I was like, whoa. It's like that play and my goal line interception. It's like, just act like you've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
I intercepted it when I went immediately out of bounds because I was just running. I just had so much momentum that I couldn't stay in bounds. It's just like acting like I've done it before.
That's pretty awesome.
And that was the team we played today is a team that I left because I didn't like the way the coach was, kind of playing with people.
Feels good to torch a team like that, though.
Yeah, well, we lost, but I had to beat a decent game, so.
Yeah, well, you got one up on them, though. On a free agent team, I
kind of got a chip off my shoulder there. I was like, yeah, we lost. We lost by 4 points, but it was like I had a good game. I intercepted the ball from that's thrown by the coach of that team. But still, it's still like pretty much it's still like lighthearted whenever I play that team. It's like we're still buddies.
You gotta be. I mean, you left, no big deal. You get back on the field with them.
I feel a lot of people left. They probably just weren't vibing with the coach, and you could see that he wanted to stack up his team so they could, have a bunch of super athletes and be able to win a championship, which they did. They won a championship last season. But it's a very different team than when I was playing.
Yeah, I was that guy once, and we won the championship, and I realized I didn't have nearly as much fun as if I would have just stuck with the people I had before. So
what happens a lot too with flag football is that if you win the championship, the next season they bump you up.
Oh, that's cool. I actually like that.
But for some reason they didn't do it this season. I think it might just be like they maybe
probably didn't have enough teams.
Well, summer has the most teams because a lot of people want to play in the summer. But I think what happens is that it's kind of a loophole where if you have X amount of different players, you're a different team, and you won't get bumped up a league. Because summer is different than the other seasons because summer's on Fridays, and a lot of times the people that play on Fridays, when they play on other seasons, they play on Sundays. Just the way people's schedules work out, it just doesn't. Sometimes people just can't do Fridays or they can't do Sundays on those non-summer seasons. So it's easy to kind of switch up the teams needed. But also what comes with Summer League is that everyone goes on vacation. So it's hard to get a team consistent for the entire season.
You're always scrambling for subs, dude. Doesn't matter what the sport is either.
They're there for the first game. Great. They're out the second game. They're here for our third game. And then after this game, we're like, hey, we're out next week too. It's like, okay, we're not gonna we're not going to be winning a whole lot. And that's probably every team. You're not going to be able to get a good, consistent roster there the entire time. That's just
Summer. I've captained teams before, and you almost have to carry on a co-ed team. You got to carry like 6 extra people. Men's teams you usually have to carry 2 or 3 extra guys just to make sure you can have a full team every week. This is for softball, so. But
I kind of feel bad for the girls because you usually have 3 girls on the field and 5 guys.
Oh,
5 guys on the field.
It's
harder to get a roster that has a lot of girls because you sub in and out. And
wait, 5 guys. You guys don't play. You guys play 8s?
Yeah, we play 8.
Oh, I thought it was 7s. I'm used to 7s anyway.
So a lot of times the girls have to play the entire game where guys could
sub in and out.
Yeah, sub in and out. Yep. Which is good because
been there.
And you're running the whole time, other than in between plays, and you're on stand, so we kind of give the girls a little bit of break, or the guys kind of do a lot of the running. Like you're never gonna have a girl play safety.
That would just be mean.
You kind of have them more like on the inside linebacker type roles,
or let them choose. At some point, just so they can get a little rest.
There's one girl in the league. She is vicious as a rusher. That's her one job. She doesn't play defense. She doesn't play offense. She doesn't play anything else on defense. She just rushes the hell out of the quarterback, and she's fucking scared. She's tiny too. She's a little girl, but you see pictures of her. She's making this mean face, and she just causes nightmares for quarterbacks. She just has one job. She's get the flag of the quarterback.
When you have somebody that can rush, it's awesome. Problem is if the quarterback can run and there's nobody ready to pick him off on the other side, that can make for a long day.
Yeah, the team I'm with now, a lot of times with past seasons, the girls are the rusher, which is, works to advantage. Sometimes it's kind of a downplayed role. The team I'm playing with now, the rusher is an older guy and a very tall guy. So he'll tip the ball.
Yeah, that's huge.
When the quarterback throws it. It's a different type of pressure. It's actually pretty cool to watch. He wants to be a rusher because he's just big and lanky.
I was always a rusher because I was pretty quick and I could read when the quarterback was going to throw, so I could get my hands up and I would knock down a lot of passes. Also, I'm not good at running routes or reading an offense, so I'm not just out in the open. I don't know who to cover.
I've gotten better at that because I've been playing 20-something seasons where it's what's everyone doing? Okay, well, what's their defense doing? When I'm on offense, what's their defense doing? I mean, they're giving us, their defense is playing 8 yards back. They're giving us soft 8 yards.
Really soft.
When the quarterback calls hike, I just stand there and be I'm open. I'm going to get 5 yards at least.
Yeah, take what they give you.
So I just take a few steps. I'm here as a short range option. If I get 5 yards, on first down, we just need another 5. We have 3 other plays to get 5 yards. So I've been kind of getting a little bit smarter about that. We're
yeah.
I'm just gonna put myself where there's no defense.
I mean, if they're gonna give you 8-10 yards of cushion, get out 2-3 yards, catch the ball, run for another 5-6 yards. You do that twice, and you have a first down.
Yeah, I'm always on the mindset of do the short game until they start defending. If they're giving you a soft, 5 yards, the defense is play the short game until they start tightening up, and then you can start spreading out, start going mid range, long range. And also it's back to short range.
Yeah, just mix it up and make the adjustments over and over again.
Needs to realize that he could run the ball too. What I do like about the quarterback on our team, and I've been watching this for so many seasons, where a quarterback has, they get a count to 5 before the rusher could rush the quarterback. And
Oh, you don't have blockers?
No, this is non-contact. It's supposed to be non-contact.
Yeah, usually it's like shadow blocking.
Nah, everyone's a receiver on offense. So a lot of times the quarterback waits for the play to develop and waits 5 seconds, and then the play doesn't develop. So you have someone chasing him, so he's he's trying to extend out the play. Well, I've always been saying, if there's an opening after half a second, throw the ball.
Yeah.
So as quarterback, he's able to. He's a little. He seems like he's a little more experienced. So he's like, he'll spread it out. He's like, 1 second, he'll throw it.
Yeah.
2 seconds, he'll throw it. He'll wait 8 seconds to throw it.
Yeah, you're not playing on a 100-yard field with 11 guys on a side, like.
And it takes a long time to run 5 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're not professional athletes either. Like, yeah, you let a play develop, but also don't wait too long.
Yeah, that's what I like about this quarterback.
That's cool. Hey, babe. Let's see this haircut. You want to be on the podcast with your new hairdo?
Only if you tell me you love it.
I like it.
Damn,
You
dude.
do? I texted twice today asking what you thought.
I know. I was gonna wait for you to get home. Somebody got a hairdo.
What do you think?
Nice. Got your hair did. Oh, she can't hear me, can she?
She can hear you.
Oh.
I
Looks
cut
nice.
like 10 inches off.
Holy crap. That's a lot of hair.
Yeah. My head feels so much lighter. I'll show you the picture of the hair on the floor. It looked like a small dog.
It looked shorter in the picture that you sent me earlier.
Yeah.
Can you hear him a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if you can.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it looks like
I haven't seen that picture yet.
What's that character from the Addams Family?
That's a whole fucking wig.
Yeah, pretty
Cousin
much.
Cousin
What
It's
do you
Cousin It.
Oh, yeah.
Addams Family.
Basically. Yeah, I think it's loosened up as the days gone on. My curls have fallen a little bit, but.
So you didn't have to tie her hair up for once?
No, I left my
work?
hair down at work. I didn't have to put it in a ponytail. It was amazing. Alex, oh, is that the thing that I got you?
Yeah, we're not on that yet.
Oh, gotcha.
Spoiler.
What do you say?
She didn't give anything away.
Oh, no
Said
spoilers.
spoiler.
I'm sorry. What? I was just pointing at Millie.
Yeah, I think we kind of just skipped to out and about, and we're talking about it already. So, Alex is playing football. You got a hair did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have softball tonight, but
Going
was
camping.
loading up to go camping tomorrow.
You typically have softball on Fridays?
I typically play on Fridays. Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays are when I play.
Oh, you play twice a week.
I do. I'm a junkie.
Is that the same team or is it two separate ones?
A lot of the same guys.
They're my homies.
Same guy? Is it the same team though? Like, are you the same?
No, we have a different name. It's two
Okay.
different leagues.
The two teams.
A lot of the same guys.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a few guys that play on both teams, but not everybody can play twice a week. So
I'd love to play football twice a week, but it's just you throw in a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I'm like, I can't make it.
I believe me, I get it.
I don't want to rush out
Softball's
of
hard.
work and try to make it, and then
I'm gonna take her out.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye, Alex.
bye bye. I don't want to have to adjust my regular gym schedule.
Well, I haven't been very good about the gym anyway, so might as well get out and get a little bit of
When you
exercise.
live like a 20-second walk from your main gym, or if you have gym equipment inside your apartment, so you take away your own excuses. And it also helps that if I go to the gym, a lot of times I see hot chicks.
There you go.
And this is just my small apartment gym.
You can get a lot done in a home gym.
Sometimes I'll see people that live near me out on the football field. And I'm like, wait, is that a hot chick from the gym? I'm like, no, that's not her. Then when she comes near me, she kind of acts like she knows me. And I'm like, maybe it was her.
Or you guys live in the same complex.
Oh yeah, I think we live in the same building. Definitely live in the same complex. There's one today where I was like, is that that chick?
Oh, you meant your community gym, not like your apartment gym, not the. I was thinking like you went to a gym.
Oh no. I want a gym that's like a 20-second walk from me.
Yeah.
Where I see pretty good looking girls, and I'm like, wait. Then I'll be on the football field, be like, is that same girl?
Oh, I see.
Like she kind of, that girl kind of. When I came around, I was like, that's not her. But she kind of that girl kind of acted like she's been around me before. But she was a little different on the field because usually I see her in the gym.
Maybe she's India, dude. Maybe you got to ask her out.
She kind of has resting bitch face when she's at the gym.
I know I do.
And then when I was on the field, she's all smiley and shit. I was like, that's why I was like, it's not her.
Social setting, baby.
I don't have resting bitch face in the gym. I'm just more like the grunter. I do like this double chin, like down with the high, like. And then my face is so like fat right now, is that when I'm pushing the weight really hard, and I have earbuds in, and I have earbuds that wrap around my ear, so like
they push out.
Yeah, they push out. Like my cheeks is squeezing so hard, like my face muscles are tensing up so hard, it pushes. I can't hear what I'm listening to, and sometimes the earbud actually pops out.
Unfortunately, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's not a normal earbud. It's a one that wraps around your ear because it's designed to stay secure when you work out. But my face is fat and the muscles tense up, and I guess I flex my face muscles so that the muscles are straightened out, and there's also fat, so it's pushing out more, and then the earbuds pop out.
Yeah, I've done that.
Something just pops out a little bit, so I can't hear what the podcast I'm listening to. Something just like it pops out, and goes.
Especially if you're like exhaling a big breath and you go like big old cheeks, you're going.
I'm like,
push out.
My mouth is open. I'm like, oh, it's like I think of like a 1990s or 1980s Arnold Schwarzenegger, like from Total Recall. He's getting electrocuted. Like, ah. That's kind of how I imagine it's happening. A fatter face.
I do like this hissing sound. I found out it's either a grunt or a hissing sound, and I didn't know I did either one until, kind of to your point, my earbud popped out once, and I think my earbuds died, and I didn't have any music, and then all I could hear was myself, and I was like, holy shit, I'm loud.
Oh yeah, I'm loud. I also look around. I'm like, everyone's wearing earbuds. They're not going to hear me.
Yeah, I don't care. The thing I feel bad about is because like I do this like tissing sound when I'm exhaling, so it's like psst. I don't know why I do it. Just every once in a while, a little spit comes out. I'm like, oh crap.
I think I've done that too. I think I'm worried about it. I have to look around and make sure. You know, a lot of times chicks are just on the ground, stretching or doing ab workouts or doing something. And I'm pushing up like, let's say like 75-pound dumbbells. And I'm like looking around going, I'm like, oh shit. And I'll be vocal. I'll say, oh shit. Just drop it.
I've done that before.
Or you can hear me like talking to myself like, like nope. That's drop. I don't mean to drop. I'm like, nope, I took that to failure.
I did that one time. I was maxing out, and it was so stupid because I was by myself, and I was on the bar.
Oh, that's
I had I think I had 295 on it, and I mean I was about 165 pounds at the time. Call it 170. So I'm like maxing out, and it's going up, and I get about halfway up, and I'm like, oh shit. And I don't know how loud it was because I had earbuds on, but I just remember going, oh shit. And I'm just like, shit. And barely got it up. Like, I actually have a video of it somewhere, so you might be able to hear me like cussing. Yeah, it was scary. I thought 300 pounds was about to get stuck on my chest.
That's why, before my gym kind of revamped and stuff, my apartment gym, I was just doing the Smith machine for a slight incline bench pressing. So I was like, I don't want to get a barbell stuck on me because that's happened before when I was
Yeah.
younger.
And then you got to roll it down and like
There were
crush
times
your
when
nuts on the way.
There were times when my training partner, my lifting partners from work, they stopped lifting with me because they started doing other things. And I was bench pressing on a bar at a 24-hour fitness, and I wasn't able to lift it anymore. And I went, oh no!
Yeah.
It wasn't going up. And then some like middle-aged dude. Well, I'm middle-aged now. I was much younger back then. Some middle-aged dude saw it. He just walked over casually, picked up the bar for me. He was not a big dude. He's probably like, I think his late 40s, early to mid 50s. He kind of saw me. He's like, thank you, bro. And the other time, no one saved me, and I was stuck with all this weight.
Yeah, it sucks because you gotta like.
But thank God, I think I mentioned before. I was like, thank God I did not put the clamps on because I just did the whole turn.
Oh.
Let the plates fall off. It's going to make some noise. You're going to be embarrassed. Whatever. You're going to live through it. Turn it. It falls off. You turn to the other side. Make sure you check the barbell, though.
I would say you got to hold on to the bar because it's going to go fast.
You got to take your other strength and be like, hold on to that barbell and control it so those plates slowly fall off the other side. And then that was it. I was like, all right, I'm done bench pressing.
I actually... I don't really do the bar very much anymore because I just do upper body, lower body. That's my split anymore. But I don't do the bar anymore. And I actually don't do flat bench. I just do slight incline.
So I did too.
Because I don't do like I said, I don't do the full bro split anymore.
Hours of watching YouTube videos about fitness, especially for guys over 40. Like, if you could just do, they always say, if you could just do one bench press, do a 15 to 30 degree incline.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
It activates the chest more. It's like, and there was like, we can give up flat bench press unless your goal is to increase your flat bench press.
Yeah, if you're a power lifter.
As far as benefit for building muscle, especially at an older age, do that slight incline, 15 to I think it's like 15 to 30 or even up to 45.
Yeah, so I'm usually about 45.
45 is more of a you're doing it. That's a regular incline, not a slight incline.
Yep,
so that's what I
do incline.
I do slight incline. Now that my apartment gym has 75s, I start off with I just do 75.
That's awesome that they have 75s. Ours only go up to 50.
Oh my god, it was 50 for the past 2 years. I was like, well, that's why I went to the Smith machine to do the bar because I needed more weight. But when I go up to 75 and I do slight incline, I'm like, dude, this works fine for me, and I'll be fine with it. I'd probably be fine with that for the rest of my life. I'm like, you know what? If I want to do more, I'll just add more reps at 75 with a slight incline. I don't need to do that whole when I was in my early 20s and I'm grabbing 85s and I'd have to make this weird face at the mirror let's do it. I remember when I was in my early 20s and I'd hype myself up and make this weird face and someone saw me. It was at Ohio State, so it's a big ass mirror. Someone saw me and started laughing because I'm making this weird face.
See, I don't even see my face because I noticed literally the other day. I have my eyes closed a lot.
Oh, I don't do that.
I don't know why, because I think it helps me focus on actually feeling the contraction where I should feel it, especially on a pull exercise. If I'm closing my eyes and I'm focusing on feeling it where I want to feel it versus, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, getting out and about.
That's a little meathead conversation right there.
Yep. That's all right. That's our basically, hey, Dad, watch this.
Yeah, watch it. We go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
What I do like about my gym now is that they're adding a bunch of kettlebells, and I'm at least intermediate and self-taught with kettlebells, so I can do a lot of shit that people just don't know how to do. They have a hard time just doing swings. They look kind of stupid doing it. But I'll do snatches where it's going way over my head. I'm like, holy cow. I've seen a hot chick look over. She's she's trying to walk by me. Like, she's like, I don't know if I can walk by right now. I'm like, come on, I'm good. I got this big motherfucker under control. I got this big cannonball under control.
Yeah, once you're at the top, like, you're just holding it.
Yeah, it was also a lot of weight.
Yeah, but I mean, you can hold it for a second, and then I'm not good at working out with kettlebells. I don't know what it is.
It took me years of probably doing it wrong before I got it right.
Yeah.
And then also watching so many videos, be like, oh, I gotta adjust the way I'm doing it this way, and then kind of perfecting my movement, especially with the kettlebell cleans. Kettlebell cleans is probably in my opinion, the most important move you can do with a kettlebell. People say it's going to be the swing. I think it's a clean because you can chain up a clean. The clean is when you have a rack. You bring it up, and you have a rack right here. Because then you could chain it together with you could take the kettlebell from the ground, do a strong explosive hip hinge.
Yeah.
Bring it up to this point, and then you can do a squat, or you can do a press, or you can do a snap, or you can do a jerk. And this is gonna sound this is a little more pro talk. Meathead talk.
It's a very athletic move.
Yeah. I mean, working with kettlebells, I think I prefer to work with kettlebells than just regular traditional lifting. But I was trying to, for the past year and a half, 2 years, I've been trying to get rid of fat, and the best way to get rid of fat outside of not eating is to build muscle the traditional way. But I always
get that afterburn effect.
I was doing a kettlebell workout too, just because I like that type of movement. I like that type of conditioning because it is a bit of weightlifting plus a cardio.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a HIIT workout.
Yeah, it doesn't feel a lot of fun. You can do traditional lifting with kettlebells, which is what I do at home.
Oh yeah, and
it's a different type of lift. It's like a 50-pound kettlebell. If you bench press that, it feels way different than a 50-pound dumbbell.
I've never bench pressed. I did some shoulder exercises, like wide raises, and it's different. I can only do like 10-pound kettlebells because it's just so different.
All the weight's focused in like one spot instead of kind of spread out a little bit like you do with dumbbells.
Yeah,
and also with kettlebells, because you don't. If I work out from home, sometimes I just work out unilaterally, which is a different type of workout. You just work one side at a time because you only have one kettlebell of that weight. I think kettlebells. If I have access to a gym this close, and it's like, I can only work. I only have, I could drive far to work out, or I could find a way to work out at home. I would just have kettlebells and jump ropes and a pull-up bar.
Yeah. You know what I like about that, or even if it's just dumbbells, what I like about that is you got to push just as much with both sides, right? Where you get on a bar and your right side can kind of help.
Oh yeah, definitely. I notice when I'm
help
especially
your
on
left
the
side
Smith
more.
machine where I'm kind of hitting failure.
Especially on a Smith machine.
I feel like, well, my right side is doing probably about 80% of the work right now. My left side just being like, yeah, I'm here for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
What I like about kettlebell is that you just do one side. You're not doing like dumbbells one on each side. It's like no. If you work out unilaterally, it's a different type of lift.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I heard people talk about that on YouTube videos. I'm like, yeah, it is absolutely. Especially when I do like because I do like overhead.
Especially
lifts.
Overhead like
that's different than doing two at a time. It's a different type of balance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought about switching up to that, but I don't want my workouts to be longer.
Yeah. Well, I like having a kettlebell at home because it's like one thing I'm trying to do is like a daily thing. Is like I want to do 100 swings a day. Nice. Just like, this is part of my daily routine.
Don't keep your back strong.
But I also like doing clean and presses and all this other stuff. But I'm trying to keep it a little more simplistic and more minimalistic. So that's why I'm like, just do swings, grab my heaviest kettlebell, which is actually only 50 pounds, do 100 of that a day. That's an everyday. It's kind of like when I walk, I want to walk 10,000 steps. I want 10,000 steps plus 100 swings. And then depending on the day, if I do a regular lifting or if I do a more advanced kettlebell workout, which I would definitely want to add to my weekly routine. At least one, at least have one of those.
Yeah.
That's just something I like doing. But at least have 100 a day.
I'm just trying to get back to a consistent rhythm of going to the gym. Like even just like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because I play softball Wednesday and Friday. But like work's just been kicking my ass, man. I was in the office till 11:30 last night.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, that was not happy. But sometimes you got to do it.
Get some home equipment, dude.
I do. I'm just not good at it. I do some stretches in the morning just to kind of like loosen up my hips and my hips, back, and neck a little bit, and my shoulders.
I said the best thing you can get if you want a minimalistic home gym other than kettlebells is a pull-up bar, get a push-up bar, and they're cheap, dude. This is not expensive shit.
I like resistance bands.
I got resistance bands too.
They can travel with you too.
Yeah, I got that, but I don't really do a whole lot outside of like curls, just because I have other equipment I can use.
Oh yeah.
So resistance bands are good too.
I like them because like during COVID, I got them and I like took them to the park and I would just, use them on, I don't know, a pole like from a swing set, or found a tree when they closed off all like the outdoor workout stuff. I think I used a wrought iron fence once.
I had a friend who during COVID, he was doing resistance bands. And, a lot of them you have something that connects to the door.
Mm-hmm.
So he's working on that. He's using that, and there was something malfunction, and the band, I think it came off the door and it hit him in the eye, and he needed eye surgery.
Shit.
So that's why I've been very reluctant on going advanced with the resistance bands.
Yeah, no, I actually got an anchor for the door, so you actually close the door all the way so it latches, and then there's a webbing with a loop in it, and you put the resistance bands through that.
I think he had something similar to that, because I think he said it was on the door. Just freak accident.
I mean, it's a rubber band, right? If you stretch enough times, it's gonna break. But mine were pretty new at the time, and I wasn't necessarily trying to go like super heavy. I was just going for being able to feel the contraction, just like slow and controlled.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Just so I wasn't like trying to rip it off the wall. But
I do
anyway.
think having a pull-up bar is also one of the key things.
I would love to have like the pull-up bar with like the Roman chair on it.
I don't think I need a Roman chair. I just have one on the door to my bathroom. Like, just do 5 every time you have to go take a shit.
Yeah.
I want to take a shit. Do 5 pull-ups.
I want a wider bar than that though, because I'm kind of a broad guy. So
I've heard so many different theories about what's the best way to do pull-ups and pull-downs, like lateral pull-downs. Whether you go wide grip, whether you go close grip, I'm like,
they're all good.
I'd say it's all good. Whichever way you do it, it's all good.
Change it up. That's the best thing to do.
My doors are really narrow, so I can't do wide grip on my pull-up bar. So I go narrow grip. I'm like, that's good too. When I go to the gym, I go wide grip.
Yeah. So just change it up. I used to do it. Hell, I used to do because I would do pull-ups at the end of every workout just to see what I could do. And I would go from wide to just getting a little narrower. So I think I would do 3 or 4 sets and start out wide because it's harder, and then go a little narrower, go with a reverse grip. Depending on where I was, I could also do a neutral grip.
Pull-ups are part of my main workout. It's at the end, it's this is going to be my vertical. Not vertical. This is going to be my vertical pull.
Yeah.
Workout.
Oh, I would do it on a cable machine. I would do a pull-down machine during the normal workout on my back days, and this is when I was doing a 5-day split. But every workout, I would also do body weight dips and superset dips and pull-ups. Just because it's a body weight thing, so I like being able to just do my own body weight.
Yeah, think about pull-ups. That your body weight's a lot of fucking weight for most people.
Well, I was doing a 5-day split pretty consistently. I was 50 pounds less than what I weigh now. So
part of my gym, my apartment gym's revamping is that they got a Roman chair, which includes do parallel dips. I'm trying to get reaccustomed to that. I'd say about 10, 11 years ago, I think I may have overdone it. I was doing a lot of dips. I think I may have overdone it. That kind of contributed to tearing up my left shoulder.
I was about to say, I have a hard time doing dips anymore because it hurts in my shoulder.
And so I'm like watching somebody. I watched a lot of videos. I'm like, are they going to 90 degrees or are they going past 90 degrees? Because knowing me, I was definitely going past 90 degrees, going really deep. That may have been what tore my shoulder. So I'm like, if I just go down to 90 degrees, and that's what's recommended, guess what? I'm only going down to 90 degrees.
I'd put the belt on and put weights on it. And with that, I would just go to 90 degrees. But when I was doing when I get to body weight, I would go pretty far and control all the way down.
That's what I'm worried about, though, is that I try to go full range of motion, but at some point it's like your parts of your body are not young anymore.
Yeah. That's where slow and controlled becomes a little more important. Don't just it's not an explosive movement at that point. Now you're focusing on just increasing a range of motion. But that's why I only do that when I was strong enough to do, body weight dips for days. Now I can do 5 and I'm like, fuck, that hurts.
Yeah, now that I started doing it and kind of easing into it, I'm like, I'm doing 6%. I'm not going close to. I don't want to go close to failure. I just want to make sure that my shoulder is not going to.
Yeah, I don't work out to failure anymore. It's more about the movement.
I do if I know I'm safe. I'll bench press dumbbells to failure. I'll shoulder press dumbbells to failure, or even Smith press to failure. Pull-ups I'll do to failure or close to failure. Pull downs to failure. Pull
downs I will, because I can let the bar up slow. Dumbbells, especially a shoulder press, it's the way down that hurts. It's because it's a rotator thing for me. So
I'd say the only thing I don't do to failure are hip hinge. Anything that involves a hip hinge, like deadlifting or removing.
Oh, hell no, yeah.
And squats. It's I'm pushing up a lot. It hurts. I ain't doing more than this, though.
I actually don't even, because I've only been working out at our condo gym. I've just been doing goblet squats, and the heaviest dumbbell we have is a 50-pound dumbbell. So I've just been doing that.
Oh, I'm on a squat break. I've been on a squat break for a month because my knee's been hurting.
Oh.
Even when I was for some reason, I don't know what it is. When I was flying to Costa Rica and I was on a plane, my knee was really hurting. So I was trying to stretch it out. Because I think maybe it has to do with the type of the less air pressure where your blood's a little
not flowing as much.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to start wearing compression socks.
Well, it was just my right knee. My right knee is also my bad knee from college. So I've definitely been on a squat break, but I'm starting to just slowly. When I was doing my normal workouts, I do squats, but it'd just be strictly bodyweight squats. Now I'm going back on the Smith machine, just doing the bar and seeing how that feels. They added a leg press at my apartment gym, so maybe I'll start doing that. Or maybe I just switch to Bulgarian split squats. Maybe I'll try doing that. I really want to go back and start doing back squats on the Smith machine and doing front squats mainly with kettlebells.
Yeah, when I go to the gym, I'll do back squats. I'm not very good at front squats. I don't know why. It's not comfortable.
I think front squats are more functional because I heard people explain it well, when you lift something, do you put it on your
That's
back?
A good point. Maybe I'll take that up more.
Carry it in front.
That's why I do. I like it, but when I do a goblet squat, it gives me more of that front squat feel.
When I was before I hurt my knee, when I was doing back squats and I was starting to pump up the weight, that's where I'd really have my earbuds pop out, and I get really loud, like, and I go fucking deep because I've just been trained to go deep.
Yeah, I'll go as deep as I can on a squat.
Like I'm going like I'm pretty much sitting on the floor. It's just there's no more range of motion. It's just I'm on the floor. Or my butt says I'm like a catcher. I'm my butt as far as down as it's gonna go. I could just chill here if I wanted to.
I like doing that because, I mean, still playing softball and pretty much staying on the infield. It kind of helps me, like when I'm feeling a ground ball, being able to pop up real quick and get my throw off to first base or wherever.
I'll say this much though: when I was doing that, combined with my RDLs, my remaining deadlifts, that's when I started to develop a butt, dude. Like I was like, dude, I got a butt now. A full range of motion squat plus remaining deadlifts. I got a butt now.
Yeah, dude. All those years of playing baseball, I got a bubble butt, dude.
My butt was a little like kind of flabby and flat before that.
I'm always
just something there.
That's one thing I always had, like skinny like ankles and calves, but I always had pretty strong glutes, quads, hammies a little bit. But I digress. Anyway, yeah. So getting out about, trying to get in shape, working out, playing football or softball. I'm going to go camping tomorrow. Maybe do a little hike somewhere in between there. But if we're going to keep talking about fitness, we have to talk about the most important part, which is diet. And that brings us to Mom's Kare Kare. And if you haven't noticed, I've been eating all day, all show. I made a tuna melt tonight with a little pepper jack cheese on sourdough bread. Not too bad. How do you warm it? I just honestly, I made tuna salad like normal. Well, we didn't have mayonnaise, so I used ranch mustard, and relish.
That doesn't sound right.
Ironically, it's less calories than using mayonnaise. It's better with mayonnaise, but it's less calories with ranch. So yeah, can of tuna, some ranch, some mustard, relish, and then salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And then I toasted the bread like on the cast iron griddle. Put the tuna on there, put some pepper jack on there, made a sandwich. It's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever I make a tuna sandwich, I don't warm it up. I guess I could put it in the microwave.
I usually toast the bread, but then I just make a tuna sandwich. I don't necessarily like make a melt out of it.
What I started to do a couple weeks ago, I've had like leftover lunch meat that I don't want to go bad. So I mix the tuna with the mayonnaise, and then I just throw in like roast beef. I cut it up
weird.
Small pieces, roast beef, salami, chicken, turkey, whatever's left over. It's gonna be like a tuna plus leftovers.
Weird. How is that?
And I'm like, you know what? Because I'm all about like protein. I'm all getting the protein. I want that meat. So I'm like, just fucking throw more protein in that thing. You also gotta put in more mayonnaise. You put in more mayonnaise to balance it out. But
interesting.
I enjoyed it. So, but a lot of times it's more than one sandwich. So it's like, put as much as you can on a sandwich, which is an overflowing sandwich, and then whatever's left over, I just eat as a non-sandwich little dish there.
I've done that before too, or even just like have some crackers instead of bread.
No, mine was just meat, tuna, mayonnaise, and I just scoop it up with a spoon and put it in my mouth.
I've done that before too.
I was like, I'm kind of trying to like limit the carbs too.
You know what I did once was instead of like making tuna salad, I drained the tuna and just put it on some like newly cooked rice. It was pretty good.
That's pretty much that's pretty much sushi, just like a messy sushi.
Mm-hmm. counting every fucking calorie though, every like all the macros.
I'm trying not to resort to that, but I'm trying to have like a good idea of when I'm going over on calories and when I'm not having enough protein. But I'm also like, I also have a big belly still.
Yeah, my belly's not going anywhere. It's because I like things like this. Like, so they're proposing in our condominium building like a kind of like a mini market.
That's cool.
And the company that they're talking to brought some sample stuff in, and Ashley was home, so she grabbed something for me, and this is what it was. It's like a waffle, like sausage, egg, and cheese, like waffle thing.
Okay.
I wish I would have toasted it. I put it in the air fryer, which worked out pretty well. And that's what the middle looked like.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good. What is that?
You put syrup on it?
I had already had syrup in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
I was actually gonna do it, and I took a bite. I'm like, oh, there's already syrup in it. Although I'm not opposed to just using more syrup. So, yeah, that was that's what I had.
I think I'm going to start buying more breakfast food. I think it's time for me to start getting more sausage and eggs. Just I like it. I haven't had it in a while.
Yeah, we always have eggs and sausage because Ashley eats sauce, like the breakfast sausages. She's got these healthy ones, like turkey sausages.
Yeah.
We always have those because she eats those all the time because she's home during the day. During the week, I don't actually eat breakfast. I've kind of been waiting till like noontime to eat. Outside of like some coffee.
If I could control, like if I didn't go to the office, I could control what time I could eat, I would just do twice a day. But my first meal would be around 10 o'clock, and I can't do that in the office. So I always eat I always get a Gatorade protein bar, which has a good amount of protein, but also has a lot of sugar. Plus, when you're lifting hard, lifting heavy, it becomes a little bit harder to fast because it's just your body's like, I need protein. If you want your gains to stay, you need protein, a lot of protein. So it's like, okay, well, I guess technically I'm having 3 meals now, but one of those meals is a high protein meal versus a protein bar.
Yeah, when I was lifting, I mean, I was on a routine of on a slow week, I'd still work out 4 or 5 days. On a good consistent week, I was probably working out 6, sometimes 7 days. 7 days was rare because I wanted a rest day, but I was counting everything. And you're right. When you're lifting that much, I had to eat multiple meals a day because I would just get too hungry. My body just needed the fuel. But I got to the point where I had like every meal kind of pre-planned, and I would adjust a little bit depending on what if lunch got catered into the office and there were cookies, I'd have a cookie, and then I would adjust my next meal around that. But I mean, I was usually doing 4 to 5 meals a day when I was going that hard.
I've never gone that high. We're kind of when I had to
some of those would just be a protein shake somewhere, but
when I had to change my eating habits is when I started lifting heavy. But I was coming off of years of a lot of fasting where I could just have 1 meal a day. So I kind of changed up. I was like, I'm only gonna do 1 meal a day once or twice a week. But I was also lifting heavy, and also I was throwing in some HIIT workouts. And if you need 1 meal a day, that's just not enough to sustain.
It's not enough, man. Yeah.
And I was getting like lightheaded and dizzy when I was driving. I was like, okay, I gotta change this.
Yeah. Because when you're burning that many calories, you need fuel.
Yeah, my level of activity is not going to work with this whole fasting thing, so I have to.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to put muscle on. Like, when you're that hungry, all those gains you made in the gym are being negated by the fact that there's no fuel in your body to keep
There's
them.
no protein. It's going to build a muscle,
Yeah,
and there's just your body's not going to be.
and
able
your
to
body's just eating away muscle because there's no
I
fuel.
was probably burning a lot of fat.
Yeah, you're burning a lot of fat, but
I was also like, I can't live.
yeah,
like
at some point there's not enough fat for
while driving. So I'm like, this isn't working out.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, like, your body needs to consume something other than fat, and that's when it goes for the muscle.
Yeah, so heavy lifting consistently plus heavy fasting does not mix. It just does not mix at all.
No. I've seen guys do it, but they're usually prepping for a show, so they're not necessarily trying to get stronger. They're just they're trying to lean out.
They probably have people that's around them to help them out. They're like, all right.
Yeah, they've got coaches. Yeah.
You can't drive. Wherever you're going, you cannot drive.
Yeah, this was a busy ass week. I was all over the place and I didn't eat very healthy. I'll tell you what though, I went to this place, I'll show you the sign. It's called Vista Burgers out in Manhattan, Kansas. It was pretty good. That was I can't remember what they called it, a Royal something. Had like
Royale
a quarter
with
pound.
cheese?
Huh?
Is that Royale with cheese?
Yeah, something. It was like a quarter pound patty. No, I think it was a half pound patty, a quarter pound patty, cheese, bacon, and a handful of like jalapeno slices.
Ooh, nice.
It was delicious. Like, I am probably going there again when I go back to Manhattan. But yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. What'd you get? Did you get your Filipino food yet this week?
No,
it's only Friday, so
I'm going tomorrow. So tomorrow,
I'm going tomorrow.
Tomorrow I won't do the Muay Thai thing. I'll probably just lift at my home gym here. Not my home gym, my apartment gym. And then I'll probably go get Filipino food, and then I kind of want to have a lower profile Saturday. I might just go to stores and do toy hunt videos, but I kind of got to do some stuff for work too. So I hate trying to fit that into the weekend. The motivation for it is just so low, but I got to do it. But
I don't mind doing it, but I mean, I averaged 12 hours a day this week, so no more than that. Shit, yesterday was 16 hours, 17 hours. Wait, 17 hours, and then got a couple of 14s and a 12 in there, and I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to keep it a little more low profile, but it's going to have to include lifting and then going out to probably get Filipino food around a few Walmarts and Targets, and maybe like just walk around my area to get some steps in, because it's obviously I live by the beach, so go walk around there. And I
might do a video
getting outside.
You need and maybe Ashley and I'll do it, but you need like a Costco or a Sam's Club membership and go there and just eat.
Dad,
like when they have all the samples and everything.
Yeah, I think Dad asked me if I wanted a Costco card. I'm like, well, there's no Costco near me.
Oh.
I mean, I could find one. There is one, but I have to drive a little bit to get there. And then, of course, when you get there, like, you got to drive a little bit to find parking.
Yeah.
And then you're like, there's so many fucking people here.
And there's so many people. Oh, my God.
I'm like, dude, know what I mean? I'm going to get fucking pissed off. I'm going to go once or twice. I'm going to piss off. I'm like, I'm never going back there again. Not worth it. Sorry, just not worth it.
Yeah. And even like when you go on the sample days, it's not always the healthiest stuff. Some of it is, but not always. Did you see what Mom had?
I saw a glimpse of it.
Yeah. She had menudo on some romaine lettuce. So basically like menudo like lettuce wraps.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. I want to try it. Let me see if I have a better picture. Yeah, there we go.
Not eating just a bunch of
rice.
rice.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I bet it was good. So, and then
I'll make it menudo tomorrow.
Where did I thought I saved it.
Keep talking. I'm gonna go grab a drink from.
Okay. Christina, actually, our sister, gives a contribution. She went to Jollibee in Chicago tonight for dinner with a friend, and they shared their dessert with us. So I think they each got like a pie, and they split them. So this top one looks like it's like I think it's the mango pie. I can't remember what she said.
Peach mango, and it is
peach mango.
Delicious. I haven't had the ube.
Yeah, so the bottom one's the ube. I didn't really. She didn't really give us any feedback about what she thought, but also I don't think we asked.
You know
I wish she would have taken a picture of her adobo and rice, chicken adobo and rice from Jollibee. I'm curious.
Where I go to get Filipino food, they actually have a Jollibee in there. And I don't remember seeing adobo and rice on the menu, but they do have the pie. And I'm usually good at not stopping. I'm good at walking past it. Now, like, it's been a while since I've had it.
I've never had it.
Depends on how full I am tomorrow. If I have room in my stomach, I might get both. I've never had the ube pie. I've had the peach mango. The peach mango, dude, this shit is not good for you. This is fried. This is like McDonald's apple pie from the 80s that they stopped doing because it was so bad for you. They stopped frying it.
They still have it. They call it baked, but there's no way.
I haven't been to McDonald's in a very long time. I had to buy, but I remember when they went, when you had their fried apple pie, you're like, this is different.
It's so good.
But Jollibee, it's fried.
Yeah.
So it is super bad for you.
I've never had Jollibee.
I'm not a big fan. Whether it be the spaghetti with chicken or whether it be their burgers.
You mean the spaghetti with ketchup?
It's not ketchup.
I know, it's banana ketchup.
And it's not just banana ketchup. It's like
I know.
tomato sauce. So it doesn't taste like just banana ketchup on spaghetti.
I want to try the fried chicken.
I could do it every once in a while. The thing is that when I go to Jollibee, there's also the more traditional Filipino food that's right next to it. So I'm like,
Yeah. The one time I was ever by a Jollibee was in Chicago. I think you were there. Seafood City. And that's what Why am I going to go to Jollibee when there's like real like Filipino food?
I can get like it's usually better quality. It's like, dude, I could get regular adobo. I could get kare. I could get some other things.
Yeah.
I could get a palabok that looks less fast food.
Well, since we were talking about desserts, this isn't a Filipino one, but I did try this week. Bam! Reese's PB&J. I don't know how they didn't come up with this sooner.
I thought that looked weird, but I was like, you know what? Sure.
It's Reese's. I had to try it. I try all the Reese's. And if you want to see what it looked like, there we go. There's what the middle looks like. So I think they do it only in like the king size cups, because otherwise, I mean, if you did a normal cup, there'd be barely any peanut butter in there with that much jelly. But I will tell you this, like, it was good, and I'll probably get it again, but it'll be a very occasional thing. I liked it, but not nearly as much as a lot of other Reese's products, like Reese's Crispy Crunch is my favorite. Reese's Sticks, so those like wafer sticks, are next. And then just plain old normal size peanut butter cups. I do like the lava cups. Have you had the lava ones?
I feel like that'd be dangerous for me to have.
Chocolate lava, pretty good.
I like melted, like hot fudge.
Yeah, it's kind of what it is. It's pretty good.
I feel like I'm just gonna get a little. It's gonna take me down a dark path.
I like a lot of the Reese's cups. Have you tried any of those ones? Like, there's the lava. There's a caramel one.
No, I purposely stay away.
The caramel one's just okay.
I'm not really big on caramel. The lava is the one I'd probably grab. I'm not big on caramel.
I do like the lava one. The caramel one's okay. They have one with you remember the Reese's Puff cereal?
Yeah, I wasn't as big into that. I was more of a Cinnamon Toast Crunch guy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I also stay away from.
Reese's Puff cereal in a peanut butter cup is pretty solid. And then they did one with potato chips. That was pretty good. I will, however, say Hack the System is better because just get a normal peanut butter cup and some Lay's potato chips. It's actually better.
Okay, that's kind of like when I heard about people who when they go to the movie theater and they get popcorn and they throw in
Milk Duds,
Reese's Pieces or M&Ms.
Yeah, I get peanut butter M&Ms and popcorn.
Do you mix it in?
Kinda. I don't throw it in the bag because one, Ashley doesn't want it that way, and two, if I don't buy the M&Ms at the theater. I buy the big ass popcorn and a big ass drink. I go to CVS and get my M&Ms. That way it's in the Ziploc bag. Because then I get more M&Ms for the same amount of money.
I remember way back in high school when me and my buddy, you obviously know, we'd go see a movie, but McDonald's would have a sale on cheeseburgers. We'd buy shit and we took them into the movie theater and we're eating cheeseburgers.
That's awesome.
We're watching I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's a movie I want to reach.
Holy shit.
Oh, give me another one. Yeah. I was a fat kid.
You know what I want to do again, just because then it is encouraged? I haven't been to a drive-in movie in several years.
It made a resurgence during COVID, but around here, it's nowhere. When they had it here during COVID, it's like a big popular mall would put up a screen inside their big ass parking lot. It's like, guess what? We're a drive-in movie theater now.
Yeah, and then there's too many lights for that. No, drive-in movie theater has to be in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
I really like the one that was by Mom's house back in the day. I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if you ever went. I went a couple times.
In Winfield?
Yeah. Yeah, right there off of North Avenue.
No, I don't remember it. I've never been there.
Well, yeah, I guess I was living in Milwaukee at the time, so I was there a lot. But I liked it because we get pizza from somewhere, and drinks, or have all the beers. You're basically tailgating in a movie. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, the Reese's PB&J is just okay.
Just okay, good, because I don't want to get too curious about it where I have to try it.
Yeah, there's two of them. So I got the grape one because that's all they had. There's a strawberry one also that I want to try, but the guy at the gas station said the grape is better. And everybody was like, "Oh, he sold you." I'm like, "Not really, because if they had both, I would have bought both."
I've been trying to counter my addiction to Nutella.
Oh.
So I go to Trader Joe's and I grab a bag of walnut pieces and a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I mix them together.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Shovel into my face. So I get the walnuts have a good amount of protein. I'm like, great. I'm not just putting in fucking carbs in my body. I eat a lot of it though.
Yeah. So one thing I like to eat is peanut butter on Ritz crackers, crunchy peanut butter on Ritz crackers. And every once in a while I'll put jelly on there too, or strawberry preserves. So it's kind of like a PB&J. And then one day, I don't know why she had them out, but Ashley had these mini chocolate chips out. And I was like, huh. So I put some peanut butter on the cracker. I put some of the chocolate chips on a plate and then dipped the peanut butter onto the chips so they were stuck on there. peanut butter chocolate chip, baby.
There you go.
Oh, it was good. I ate a lot of it, and it's not good for you.
Yeah, the thing about when you have like just plain old chocolate chips, that typically when you have chocolate chips mixed into something else, there's a lot of more added sugar.
Yeah. I mean, it was,
You get to cut out a lot of that added sugar.
There's nothing healthy about it. I just liked it.
I put Nutella on bread. So you're getting fucking sugar, you're getting carbs.
Yeah.
You're not getting any. You're getting very little protein. So
That's exactly what I think about whenever I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah, you're not getting a whole lot.
Just sugar and carbs, baby.
But at least with the walnuts, I get it's for a snack. That's got decent protein for someone. When you're lifting, you need protein. So I'm like, this is a better alternative to Nutella. So I kind of I want to deplete my Nutella and bread because I don't want my bread to get freaking moldy. I want to deplete my Nutella, and then just switch to just my Trader Joe's chocolate chips and walnuts. Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll throw in some almonds too.
I like cashews.
I'm gonna try cashews.
Oh man, they're so good.
I want to make sure I'm putting protein instead of like a shitload of carbs.
Ooh, what about pistachios?
Just depends on what's over there at Trader Joe's and how much.
I feel like pistachios and Nutella would be pretty good together.
No. I'm trying to cut out Nutella.
Oh yeah.
My chocolate comes from the semi-sweet chocolate chips from Trader Joe's.
What about like almond butter?
That's expensive, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's good, but I look at the price going.
It is good.
I think about. I might mix up. I might go to Trader Joe's tomorrow. So they also have peppermints. And one thing I do love about the holidays is I go to Starbucks, I get a peppermint mocha.
Ooh yeah, that's the only time I ever like going to Starbucks. It's Christmas time for a peppermint mocha.
Others I never go. But I think I did look at the contents of the peppermints and like that they do add a lot of sugar.
Yeah, of course.
But you know what? It's kind of like you got to be able to minimize
so good.
where you get the peppermint feel, or the peppermint taste with the chocolate chips and with the nuts, and it's not too much sugar that you're consuming. You're going to consume sugar. That's the way it is for doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Trader Joe's tomorrow. I'm picking up more walnuts, more chocolate chips, even though I still have a good supply. I think peppermint.
You know what I found today? You're gonna laugh at this. You know how in the rooms at Costa Rica they had those like M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms.
No.
Did your room have that? Your room didn't have that?
I didn't see
Okay,
them.
well, my room had peanut
M&Ms.
M&Ms. And I would take them and put them somewhere. That way they would replace them every day. I just found them in my backpack today. I had like 4 bags of peanut M&Ms from the hotel.
Did I not see those? Or were they in the fridge?
No, they were like on the shelf above the fridge. We also were
I think there was a shelf above the fridge.
we did the preferred guest thing, so we
Okay.
paid a little more. So maybe it was because of that.
I remember when I was there, I was opening up bottles, and Dad's like, "No, that's gonna cost extra." I'm like, "No, it's not.
No, it's all inclusive.
It's also a bottle of water. It's just in a glass bottle."
Yeah, we're at an all-inclusive resort.
No, whatever you want, take it.
Yeah,
Look, this is water.
you already
Type of water.
paid for it. Man, that was good eating down there. Good eating.
Yeah. Locally, I was pretty good about recovering when I got back, where I'm not like just expecting to eat whatever I want. I was able to switch back to just, you're going to eat whatever's whatever's in your fridge and whatever is more affordable at Target and Trader Joe's. And you can.
Yeah, I've done that before too.
I didn't eat out a lot this week. I got burritos twice. One from Chipotle. One from Chronic Taco where JR goes to a lot. But I did get the kid size burrito. I was able to control myself getting a kid size one.
Man, I went to Chipotle today and they kind of pissed me off because I wanted a bowl. I was getting a beef barbacoa bowl, And I was like, yeah, rice, black beans, beef barbacoa. And she takes the tongs and gets this like little pinch. Like, you could barely spread it around just to barely cover the rice. I was so pissed. I was like, can I get more than that? Because I was like, it was barely anything. 2 bites, it would have been gone. And she puts barely a pinch more. So I'm like, oh my God. Like, can I just do double meat? So she puts in like a little bit more. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's still not even enough for just a normal portion at any other Chipotle. And they charged me for the fucking double meat.
Were they busy? Was it like high traffic time?
I mean, it was lunchtime, so I mean, I guess they were kind of busy, but not that busy.
Was there a long line?
Well, I mean, I slowed it down because she wouldn't put shit on there. Like, put an actual serving on there.
Yeah, I get that sometimes. So you know about the trick. You know about the trick, right?
No.
So you go to Chipotle, act like you're vlogging, be like, "Hey, I'm here at Chipotle.
Oh yeah, I should have done that.
I want chicken." Point at their face. Point at the food.
Oh, I'm definitely not having that lady make my food there again if I go back.
I have not done the phone trick yet.
I am gonna try that though. I have heard that.
Do it.
I want to record like seriously, because I was like, I held back, but I wanted to be like, seriously, that's all you're gonna give me? Like, I almost.
Yeah.
In fact, next time if they do it to me again, I'm just gonna be like, is that all you're giving me? You know what? Keep it. I'm out of here, and just leave like that.
What bugs me is when they put on the meat and then they take some off. I'm like, what
the
fuck are you doing?
Like, I mean, it was such a small amount.
Yeah, we have a phone like, hey, you're taking off meat?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, hang on. I should have done that. Hang on. Is that all you're putting on there?
You're taking off meat?
Let me record this so I can put it all over social media. Just how much you're trying to rip me off.
Move to the menu. It costs that much. Look.
Yeah.
That much. That's all they're giving me.
Like that's like a teaspoon.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, I was so annoyed.
In the Newport Beach location.
I just wanted a normal and quite frankly, because they charged me for extra meat twice because I said, can I get more twice? And it oh my God.
And dude, barbacoa is not the most popular meat. It's steak and chicken.
Yeah, I just wanted the barbacoa. It sounded good because I usually get the steak. But I'm just like, I was so annoyed. Oh, I actually put a review up. I was so annoyed.
Nice.
They want me to contact them. Go figure.
Good.
Like, no, I'm just not going to go back. This shit's stupid.
Give me the fucking meat.
I wish I would have taken a picture of it, but I was in such a hurry because I was like, I had 20 minutes between meetings, and that's because I forgot about one. And I hauled ass out there, got my food, and came back. Had another meeting. I had to apologize. Like, hey, sorry, I'm gonna be eating during this because I have not eaten yet, and it's already 1:30.
So. Go to Chipotle. Put on your microphone. Make sure the light's on. It's very. Visible.
Oh yeah.
You're like, hey, I'm here at Chipotle. Hey, I'm like a burrito. Give me this type of meat.
Yeah, hey, I am gonna do that next time.
Do they have there's a special chicken that I think it's a limited time. Honey.
Oh, they did. This one didn't have it today.
So that is one thing. I think it's delicious, and I think it's supposed to cost like 50 cents more. So I went to Chipotle yesterday, 2 days ago. I asked him, I was asking, how much is the Chipotle honey chicken or whatever it's called? Regular chicken is like $10. She goes, I don't know, $12. I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, she didn't know what it was. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm fine getting the regular chicken. So I was like, I would have liked.
I think it was wasn't it like a lemon pepper chicken or something like that?
No, it's honey. Like
hot honey chicken? Oh, I don't know.
It's like honey spicy. It's good. I remember I had it. It's good. And I remember when I asked how much, when I asked them more, knowledgeable Chipotle employee, how much does it cost? She's like, oh, it costs like 45 cents more or 50 cents more or 60 cents more, whatever it was. But there's this chicken at the one I went to a couple of days ago. She's like, I don't know, 10, 12 bucks. Like, that's like $2 more than normal.
Yeah. So is it 10 or is it 12?
Like, at least you can just ask. If you don't know, just fucking ask the person next to you or the person at the cash register.
Yeah, get the right answer. Jesus.
55 cents an hour? Okay, cool. Deal. I'm in.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to go to Chipotle anymore. That just rubbed me the wrong way. Just how, like, fucking, like, skimpy they were with the meat. And I was just like, and I had to ask for more. And then they charged me twice for it. Like, my $10 bowl cost $18. And it wasn't even, to me, compared to what I've gotten from Chipotle in the past, it wasn't even as much. So I was just super fucking annoyed.
It's kind of
I
weird.
just won't go back there.
You know how often I go to Chipotle when I live in Southern California, which has much better options.
Oh, yeah.
It is also about convenience and price. Like, it's definitely not my favorite Mexican food in Southern California. I'm like, I go to other places, but I'm like, dude, I have to drive a little bit further. The parking lot there sucks.
Well, tell you what, I'm just
like,
gonna.
It's there.
That's like McDonald's around here. Oh, and I remember when I lived in Milwaukee, that was McDonald's. Like, I could count, at least 5 that were within 3 miles of my apartment.
Luckily, I'm not in my McDonald's phase. I think I do need to do a binge where I go McDonald's and Burger King in the same meal. But I'm
usually one or the other if I'm gonna do that.
I did do oh shit, my go to bed lights just turned off.
I was gonna say, what just happened?
I'm on my lights are on a timer where when those lights go off, that means it's time to go to bed. But that's mainly for weekdays. It's a Saturday. Alexa, lights on. Thanks, bitch.
Well, we have been at it for a little bit.
Burger King and McDonald's.
I would do like a comparison. It's funny because like,
well, that's like my binge though. That's like, okay, I'm gonna get this out of my system. It's gonna be McDonald's and Burger King as far as like shitty burgers. Not shitty.
Fast food.
I kind of want a good burger, and I haven't been able to do that lately. And now we're going to summertime. There's a good burger place that's down by the Newport Pier. That's heavy traffic. Well, I could probably get there.
Man, I love a good one-off burger place.
I could get down there. Because I feel like I want to try Shake Shack, given I know it's gonna be disappointing.
I like Shake Shack. I like their burgers. It's expensive, but they're good.
It's expensive and it's just disappointing. Like, hold on, let me think about this. But there is one there are two. One has higher traffic, one has lesser traffic. So I want to go to the one that's lesser traffic. Same with Cane's chicken fingers. There's one
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's, yeah, Raising Cane's. There's one where it's so annoying because it backs up traffic. But there's also one that's it's kind of hidden. It's not hidden, but it's hidden enough where it's like it doesn't get the traffic.
Huh.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to that one.
I haven't had Raising Cane's in a minute.
Dude, wow, what is up with that sauce where it's just so good?
Yeah, it's like a comeback sauce.
Your chicken is good too.
Yeah,
Hold on, I gotta try this. Jollibee has chicken fingers, and I feel like I need to try it.
Oh, if I get to a Jollibee, I just want to try the normal fried chicken because that's all I ever hear about, and I haven't tried it.
I saw pictures of their chicken fingers, and I said, "Hold on, I gotta think about this." I need to figure out a way to fit this in because the chicken fingers look good and the sauce looks good. So I gotta try. And here's the thing, though: go on YouTube and find white people that tried Jollibee. They're like, "Oh, this shit's awesome." Like,
oh yeah, I haven't seen that.
What did you eat? Hold on, let me write that down.
There's a YouTube channel called Healthy Junk Food that I watch, and she's done Jollibee a couple times.
It's not healthy.
Oh, it's yeah. So it used to be two people. Like, I think they're still both contribute to the channel, but like they used to be engaged, and I guess they're not anymore. And he was a comedian, so I think he decided to try and focus more on his comedian career.
Yeah.
But he's still a part owner of the channel, so she's just the face of it. He actually started though by doing shit like recreating fast food at home, like a Crunch Wrap or like a Wendy's Baconator or something, stuff like that. Mexican pizza. So
I was never big into Mexican pizza or Wendy's. You know, I've spent a lot of time in Columbus. Just Wendy's is kind of like, I think
I like
talked about
Wendy's
before, where it's like, I'm from Ohio, so that's where Wendy's is from. But I spent most of my life, technically now, I spent most of my life in California, where In-N-Out is from. And if you were to give me the choice between one of those two, I would say, what else is available? I would say, you know what, if you have two choices, In-N-Out or Wendy's, I'd say I'd go straight down the middle. If I had 10 chances, I'd go 5 times Wendy's, 5 times In-N-Out. Maybe I might even say like 6 times Wendy's, because Wendy's has a more diverse menu. I don't know. I've been to Wendy's in over 15 years.
Oh, I like Wendy's, man.
I'd say Wendy's. I'd probably say Wendy's 6 to 7 times, and then In-N-Out 3 to 4 times.
In-N-Out's just okay to me. Like, it's good, but
it's not that great. It's just
for the level it's at, like, because it's a more expensive place, I'd rather go to Shake Shack.
I'd rather go to anywhere. I'd rather go to McDonald's.
So hell, I'd rather go. Oh, I like it more than that.
I would trade In-N-Out for White Castle in a snap.
Yeah.
Not for me. Not even a thought.
Five Guys, to me, is better.
Absolutely. Five Guys costs a lot though.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, In-N-Out's that level with like Five Guys and Shake Shack and
Five Guys. It's like, do you want to put jalapenos on there? Fuck yes. Just throw it on there.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Let's fucking go, dude. Maybe they'll go to Five Guys as my burger place. My burger, like good burger. I need to fulfill this good burger thing.
All I know is whenever I go to Five Guys, if I order fries, I never get anything bigger than the small fry because they give you so many fries anyway. Like I've never
gotten fries there.
My god, it's hilarious. It's this little, like, it's almost like a 12, maybe even like an 8-ounce cup, but they like shovel the fries in there and they put it in the bag before they pull the scooper out.
Oh, nice.
So it's like bigger than like the biggest fries at McDonald's, and it gets the bag so greasy.
I'm trying to avoid that.
I actually usually end up I take my burger out and then I just rip the bag open because there's so many fries. Like,
I know it's
they're not
delicious,
gonna
but it's like I've cut out fries. I think when I was in college, I
my god, I love
fries because I was like, I need to start like, I start negotiating how much crap I eat. I was like, you can have the burger. That's the main thing. We have to cut out the fries. Or you can have fries as like a side off. That's your snack, but that's it.
Yeah. When I get fries at Five Guys, I never finish them because there's always too many.
I've never had it, but it's like when I get the burger, I'm like, yeah, give me the double. Add the jalapenos.
Yeah, I'm the guy that, like, if you ask me,
it's dripping.
If you give me an option that like to add on, I'm gonna be like, I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
I might do Five Guys.
I'm the easy upsell.
I think I need to try Shake Shack again. Last time I went to Shake Shack, it was maybe 3 years ago, and I was in Hermosa, up in LA. I was staying up in LA for a while before I got this apartment. Because before I got this apartment, I was staying up in hotels. So I was waiting for an apartment to open up, and I was like, well, for a while, I'm just gonna stay up in LA.
Yeah.
I stayed up in LA, and I went to one of the beaches out there, and I was like, "Well, there's a Shake Shack here in I think it was Hermosa Beach." And I thought it was good. I don't remember too much of it. I think it was good. I think it was expensive.
Yeah, I'll say my value meal at Shake Shack costs like $25, $30.
So it's like I need to look at the menu too. Like, I want this to count. Where it's like, all right, I'm gonna get 2 fucking double cheeseburgers and make it count. It's gonna cost a shitload, but I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna binge it out of my system, which is what I do. What I want to do with McDonald's. I think I've talked about this before. It's like McDonald's. It's like I want to time it right, so they're serving both breakfast and lunch.
Oh, I like getting one or the other.
My sausage McMuffin with eggs and my burgers. Oh, is there a special on 2 sausage McMuffins with eggs? Okay, I'll have 2.
Always. By the way, there always is.
And
it's a BOGO.
Okay, I'll get 2 burgers. Like, I'm gonna binge it out of my fucking system, like I'm like a motherfucker.
My problem is like McDonald's is such an easy go-to, like when you're traveling, because it's easy to eat in the car, and if it's breakfast hours, I get a couple of sausage and egg McMuffins, and I can eat in the car.
I do when I fly. Like, it's for sure. For sure, when I fly, I'm getting McDonald's because I typically when I fly, I want to leave in the early flight, like at like fucking 6, 7, 8 a.m. And I'm like, okay, well, I got that ticket. I'm gonna go to McDonald's get breakfast. When I, this last trip over to Costa Rica, and I went to Chicago first, my trip got delayed, fucking 8, 10 hours, whatever fucking it was. But I was like, I'm still gonna satisfy this fucking
year. It's part of the rhythm.
I went to the McDonald's at the Orange County Airport. And I had first I got a quarter pounder with cheese, just a burger, no meal, just a burger. And I was like, okay, I ate it. Okay. I was like, oh, dude, that wasn't fucking enough. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna go back in line. I'm gonna get like double cheeseburgers.
That's my go-to if it's not breakfast.
But I look at the menu. That menu said double cheeseburgers, and that menu said triple cheeseburgers. And I went,
oh,
give me a fucking triple cheeseburger, motherfucker!
Yeah, I mean, at that point, yeah. No, my go-to actually isn't the double cheeseburgers. It's the McDoubles.
Well, that has less cheese.
Yeah, it's just one less cheese.
So that's kind of.
But it's just I can get a couple of them, and like that'll last me a whole trip from here to like Dayton.
I can't do that because when I was in college, we talked about McDonald's and we said, what is up with McDonald's that makes you so happy? And we figured out, we think some of it is because their cheese is so good. So when you gave me a McDouble, you put a McDouble for 99 cents. This is probably 20 years ago. McDoubles not 99 cents anymore.
How the double cheeseburgers used to be 99 cents. That was awesome.
The McDouble's 99 cents and a double cheeseburger is $1.39. Or I think it was $1.29 at the time. I was like, I'm paying fucking 30 cents extra.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I remember when they were 99 cents, I'd get 5 of them. Like when I lived in Milwaukee and I would drive to Chicago. To Ohio. So driving to Ohio now, I stop and get White Castle.
Oh, nice. So now if I can't do the McDonald's double meal, the breakfast plus lunch, it's gonna be I want to do the McDonald's plus Burger King binge, where it's like I'm gonna get McDonald's burgers and I'm gonna get Burger King burgers. I'm gonna eat them both in one meal, kind of like before when I would do the. You don't have this in other states other than Nevada, Las Vegas, but there's Del Taco. And oh god, I love when they had this. So when I drive home from a French kickboxing seminar, which is super energy intensive, before I driving home, and on one side, at one point there'd be an intersection where on one side there's Del Taco, and on one side there's Taco Bell, and I go, yes, please to both. I get Del Taco and Taco Bell, and I fucking pig out. But
have like a little fucking mini mukbang.
Yeah, they took away that at that intersection. They took away the Taco Bell. They changed it to another Mexican fast food place called Miguel's Jr., which is probably good. I think I've had it once. I thought it was good, but it's like, I want Taco Bell. I want Taco Bell and Del Taco. So I can't.
All right. Well, on that note,
Taco Bell Del Taco combo.
The king of fucking fourth meal, Taco Bell. Now I'm hungry and it's late and I'm getting tired, so I feel like we need to kind of cut this off. We're at like an hour 34 talking about Taco Bell.
It's actually about
as much as I'd like to keep talking about Taco Bell, I got to get up early in the morning.
I stopped doing Uber Eats because I'm like, I started looking at the price, going, shit, that's expensive.
Yeah, at least get off your ass and go get it if you're gonna have it, right?
Well, I've been drinking, so I'm not gonna be driving anywhere.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I'm defrosting some Trader Joe's like beef and broccoli, which is expensive for I cook at home at me. And it actually has a lot of fucking calories.
Well, on that note, we're gonna start shutting it down so we can get a little snack and go to bed and get up and do whatever we got to do in the morning. We'll get back on track next week with
talk about more toys like this one.
Talk about more toys. Yeah, I want to talk about toys too because I got some stuff to talk about. We'll get back into I Play Nerd because all the Superman stuff is out. Get back into a little more Hey Dad, watch this because we're out and about and I'm going to be camping this weekend and I'm sure you're going to be getting into some shit, so we'll be able to talk about that. But right now we're going to get into some closing thoughts. Before we do, real quick, if you have been with us before, thank you for checking us out. Hopefully you've already subscribed and hit that notification bell. If you are new to the channel, thanks for checking us out. Hopefully you like what we're doing. You'll give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave us a comment so we know you're there and we can shout you out on the next show, hopefully. Anyway, all right, let's get into some closing thoughts and we'll get on out of here. What you got, baby?
It is approaching summertime. I've kind of been out of the movie game for a while, but I'm starting to look at what's available. And, there are a lot of good deals as far as memberships goes. So I'm thinking about re-signing up for the cinema by me is Regal Cinemas, where it's like you pay $23 a month and you get pretty much unlimited access for that month for movies outside of 2D movies. So it's pretty much if you see 2 movies, it more than
you already paid for it, yeah.
And I don't buy food at movie theaters. That's just the way I am. I don't buy popcorn, but you do get discounts on popcorn and whatever else that pop.
I like a big ass popcorn and a huge drink.
Yeah, not my thing. I don't know. Maybe I kind of want. I haven't had popcorn with a lot of butter in a while, and I may try to do that once this summer. But now's a good time. I'm starting to look at what movies are out right now, what movies are coming out, and I'm like, I missed a lot, and a lot of this because I changed my habits for in cinema viewings. In cinema is the best way to watch a movie. That's just plain and simple. Whatever home entertainment setup you have at home, it's not going to be a fucking movie theater where you're isolated. It's dark. It has a big screen. It has a great sound system. Nothing's going to beat that. So I was always into watching movies in the actual movie theater, but economy is the way it is, and that's just, you have to adjust your discretionary spending when this is going on. But this is now that I think it's this kind of prime time where it's like I should have started my membership, because with Regal Theaters, you have to sign up for a year or sign up for 3 months to have that membership. And this is a good chunk of 3 months to have movies, because we've talked about movies before where it's like, dude, I totally missed out on Mission Impossible, the final one. Some of it may still be in theaters, the theaters that I can have access to. There is, what else? Lilo and Stitch is out. We'll call it live action plus CGI. If I had the membership, I could watch that. There's The Final Destination.
What's it called? Is it called Fatal Destination, or is it actually called
I think it's called The Final Destination.
Oh, okay. Because there's something on, I think it's Netflix called Fatal Destination, and I haven't really looked into it.
That might be a cheap ripoff. So The Final Destination is out, but I think at my movie theater it may be past its time, so I may have missed out on that.
Final Destination Bloodlines?
No, that's it. Final Destination Bloodlines. Yeah. Okay, Final Destination Bloodlines is what it's called. I'm like, and I've heard people review it going, listen, this is not a great movie, but what you want this movie to be, this is exactly what you want it to be. So I'm like, dude, that's enough for me to want to watch it. So,
I might have to watch all of them again before I watch that.
I don't think you need to. I think the last one was 16 years ago. So it's kind of like, yeah, if you forgot the movie, if you forgot the story, you're probably go watch it. Go to YouTube and say, hey, give me a summary of all the fun.
Oh no, like I don't really get into horror movies, but I was into those, so I kind of want to watch them.
It's not horror; it's a horromedy. Things that they call it. Horror. Like, yeah, that's fucking funny.
And suspense or whatever. Yeah.
I feel like kind of go back in time. The first movie had fucking Stifler in it when he was before his prime. When he was Stifler.
Shit.
After the first American Pie movie. Because I remember him getting decapitated. Oh, Stifler got decapitated. But anyway, so we're kind of building up into the movie season.
Yeah. So if you're gonna do something like that, this is a good time to do it.
Yeah, this lead up into Superman, which I'm gonna see at least twice. I actually bought an advanced screening movie ticket to it. I'm like, you know what? This advanced screening is 2 days before I would watch it. I'm like, I'm just gonna sign up for. I'm gonna return that movie theater ticket, which is on a fucking Tuesday anyway. So I was like, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just see it on Thursday because I work from home on Fridays. So I'd rather just renew my membership for Regal. Regal Unlimited, and get a better deal and watch it on a day that I'm probably more gonna enjoy it. And then I'm gonna watch it at least twice. And then there's also gonna be Fantastic Four, which is coming out a few weeks later. I can't remember what else is coming out. I was looking at it earlier and I was like, holy shit. Like I should have started this maybe a few weeks ago. So I could have gotten Mission Impossible and Lilo and Stitch and Final Destination Bloodlines.
That's cool.
So we have at least a good solid 2 months of movies I want to see in movie theaters. And then I can't remember if anything is coming out in August that's really worth it. There probably is. This is probably more like, yeah, sure, why not? Why not watch this?
So the point is, there's a lot of shit coming out. Get your Regal membership, 3 month membership, and
AMC or whatever. If you have
whatever, and
watch movies,
do it up. If you're into the movies, this is a good time for it. I agree.
It's a good.
And the next time will be around like Christmas time, but those are hit or miss movies.
Yeah, it's a good 3 month period. Or if you have a 3 month, if you have to have a membership for 3 months, that's a good time right now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm actually going the other way. I'm going camping this weekend for the first time. It's only a one-nighter, but shit, I haven't gone since early February, maybe even January. So I'm excited to get out, disconnect, kind of be a little off grid. Although where we're going to be camping, actually has pretty good cellular service signal, so.
You're going to be watching Netflix.
So I can watch Netflix if I need to, or post some shit online or whatever. But yeah, I'm looking forward to disconnecting. I think it's a great thing to do every once in a while. It's good therapy. I'll be camping with a pretty big group, but I think I want to go on a solo trip here soon because, man, I tell you what, you get yourself out in the middle of a national forest where nobody's going to hear you scream. You get to know yourself a little bit. Like
sounds like the start of a movie.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I've definitely had some incidences where I'm just like, am I about to get fucking mauled by something? Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna disconnect, and it becomes a pretty therapeutic thing to do. So after this week, I'm looking forward to just being out in the middle of nowhere and kind of disconnecting from technology for a little bit. Just a campfire, some beers, and some good conversation. So disconnect every once in a while. That's my closing thought. But all right, boys and girls, we're going to call it there. Don't forget to, again, comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you'd like to contribute something more anonymously, you can hit us up at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right, let me cue up some music so we can bust on out of her. Get that rock going. And we are going to call it an episode Thanks again for joining us. We will see you next time. Adios, everybody. No, you're not throwing anything? There it is. Now we can end this. See you guys.